Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Jupiter. I'm Ray Ray.
And I'm Dietrich.
And we have your news for Thursday, November 17th, 2022. For the student self of the day, we have an elite group of people with Max Kocha, Bronson Vargas, Rylan Dooley, and Ben Cahill. Rylan is a sophomore and plays varsity football and is a part of the FCA club. Bronson is a senior and is the basketball team manager, aka the hype man. Ben Cahill is a senior who plays varsity basketball and is probably the biggest fan of the student news because of D-Trey and me. Last but not least, we have junior Max Kocha. Kocha is a varsity basketball player, so make sure to pop out to the games this year so you can watch the show. ACE test dates for 2023 are posted in the JHS ACE Google Classroom. The marching band will be competing in state championships this weekend, held in Fort Lauderdale. Every year we have a send-off show for our families and friends to come watch and support them on for the last time on their home field. This year's send-off show will be Saturday at 7 p.m. We hope to have a bunch of support as they go on to defend their state championship.
Inkwell's Creative Writing Club is hosting its second meeting in Mrs. Staines' room during Lunch B on Friday, November 18th. This writer's workshop will provide feedback for the pieces you have already written, so bring your lunch, a friend, and your writing to room 5215. When in doubt, keep in mind the words of Richard Bach. A professional writer is an amateur who didn't quit. Seniors, Katie Studios will be back on campus one final time on Tuesday, November 19th to photograph seniors for the yearbook before November 30th. To sign up for a slot, visit the Class of 2023 Google Classroom and visit the Sign Up Genius link. You must schedule your session using this link, not the Katie Studios scheduling site. Please email Mrs. Muncie if you have any questions. Remember, do not miss out on a senior photo. Come and see the JHS Drama Club perform their fall theatrical variety show today from 6 to 8 p.m. Tickets are $8 for students and $10 for general admission and will be sold at the door. Please bring exact cash or check. Hope to see you there.
Attention best buddies, we'll be attending the JHS variety show together today. Be sure to reach out to your buddy and make arrangements. Can't wait to see you there. FFPA Teacher Spotlight, Mrs. Stain.
So, Ms. Stain, why did you decide to become a teacher?
When I was in high school, I thought teaching would be the last career that I would ever want to look into. I'd always wanted to be a psychologist, and I went to university, and that's what I studied, and I specialized in counseling. And I was lucky enough to do a lot of different things. I worked in hospitals, in the emergency rooms, as a rape crisis counselor, and in the mortuaries, helping people identify their loved ones. But what I learned from that is that there is so much in life that is so emotional and so heavy, and a career like that kind of holds you in that difficult place. So when I moved to America, I had a year where my visa said that I couldn't work, and I took a lot of time to figure out and reflect on what I wanted to do. If I wanted to pursue my master's here and carry on with psychology, or if I wanted to have a change and start anew. And I thought about where it would be that I could use those skills that I had learned the most effectively. And teaching all of a sudden felt like exactly the right thing for me. And since I became a teacher, it has been the best job that I've ever had. Being able to work with young people who need someone in their life who roots for them and cares for them has been, I think, mutually beneficial and a very special experience for me. And so while one day I thought it would have been the worst thing to happen, now I know that it is the best thing, and I love teaching.
Shout out Mrs. Stain for being a bright spot in people's lives. Seniors interested in learning how to complete the George Snow Fund Scholarship application may sign up in the guidance office to attend the meeting on December 2nd at 10 a.m.
A mandatory baseball meeting is on Thursday at 3 p.m. in room 6215. See Coach Mook if there's a problem. Future Leaders of the United Nations is collecting socks to donate to a homeless shelter in need. Service hours will be provided for the time spent organizing and collecting these donations. Please bring your service form with you and put your name and student number on the donation bag. Please drop off donations in Miss Aldridge's room 7205 before school or in between classes. The sock drive ends on Friday. You do not have to be a club member to participate.
And the birthdays of the day. Happy birthday to Cameron Brown, Hallie Cabrera, Maya Edmonds, Riley Eade, Joshua Foreman, Elizaveta Martiminova, Kylie McGovern, Connor Mikalovich, Taylor Santini, Sage Saucier, Carter Simonson, and Nicholas Sokolowski. Happy birthday.
Stay tuned for your moment of silence.
And have a thrilling Thursday, Warriors.